deep in the heart of the friendly forest, where the golden sun kisses the treetops and the wind hums a gentle tune, lives a little lion with a big heart. Leo. By his side, steady and wise, is his best friend, Tilly the tortoise. Together, they embark on playful adventures, discovering the magic of friendship, courage, and the wonders of the world around them. And high above, nestled in the sturdy branches of an ancient oak, watches Grandpa Owl, kind and full of stories from days long past. With a twinkle in his eye, he sees everything, guiding Leo and Tilly with gentle wisdom and a knowing smile.
Leo, Tilly, do you know about the magic shield that keeps you safe?
Leo and Tilly stop, curious.
Magic shield? Tell us more.
A glowing golden shield appears around Leo and Tilly.
This shield protects you. It helps you know the difference between good touch and bad touch.
What's a good touch?
A montage of friendly gestures. Mom hugging Leo, Tilly's high five, Grandpa Owl patting their heads.
A good touch makes you feel happy, safe, and loved.
The screen dims slightly. A sneaky fox character appears, looking suspicious.
But bad touches make you feel uncomfortable, scared, or confused.
Hello, little Tilly. What a shiny shell you have. Can I touch it? Just for a second.
No!
Oh, come on. It's just a little touch. You don't have to tell anyone. It'll be our little secret.
No, I don't like that!
Oh, don't be silly. I was just playing.
That doesn't feel right!
Exactly. If someone touches you and it feels bad, remember these 3 magic words. No. Go. Tell.
Say no.
Go! Run to a safe place!
Tell.
Tell a trusted adult!
The magic shield glows brighter around them.
Always remember, your body belongs to you. If a touch feels wrong, use your magic shield.
Leo and Tilly cheer and high five.
Go! Go! Tell!
Tell.
Stay safe. Always talk to someone you trust.
In a classroom full of noise and cheer, sat a boy named Philip. Quiet in the rear, he dreamed of heroes, brave and bold, but thought, I'm not strong, or fast, or cold.
I wish I had powers, like the heroes in my comics.
Philip walking alone during break, kicking pebbles. One glows softly under a tree root.
Huh? What's that?
He picks up the glowing pebble. A soft, magical whisper echoes.
Use me to help others.
Help others? What does that mean?
Every time Philip helped someone near, the pebble shimmered, bright and clear.
Thanks, Philip. That was really nice of you.
Whoa! Did that just glow?
Each act of kindness, big or small, lit up the pebble, bright as a ball. He never flew or jumped too high, but made a sad friend smile and try.
Phila, you're like the nicest superhero ever.
Yeah, you're the kindness kid. Kindness kid, I like that. My pebble, it's gone. Did I lose my powers?
You never needed me. Kindness came from you all along.
So now you know the secret true. Kindness is a superpower in you.
In a quiet little village, nestled between green fields and blue skies, lived a kind old lady who loved to bake. One sunny morning, as the scent of cinnamon and sugar filled the air, she placed a tray of gingerbread cookies into the oven. But little did she know, one cookie was about to change everything. With a pop and a blink, he came to life, smiling, proud, and ready for adventure. That little cookie? He wasn't just baked, he was born to run. He dashed out of the bakery and zipped through the village, leaving flower trails behind him. Past the cow, the goat, and the chicken, all trying to catch a bite of his sweet, crispy self. But he laughed and ran faster, shouting his proud little rhyme. "Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." Then, at the edge of the village, he stopped. Before him rose a towering skyline, glittering lights, honking cars, endless streets, a city that sparkled with the promise of the unknown. He ran through it all, dodging scooters, leaping over tea puddles, weaving through bustling markets. He skated across a banana peel and left jaws dropping behind him. People gasped. Kids pointed. Vendors questioned reality. But the gingerbread man just winked, cool as ever, taking it all in stride. But not all city encounters were sweet. In a shadowy alley, a fox appeared, slick, smooth-talking, and city-slick in a hoodie and shades. He smiled and offered help. A ride, a shortcut, a promise. But the gingerbread man had learned. He paused, remembered, and smiled. This cookie had crumbled once before, but not again. With a cheeky grin, he flipped onto a skateboard and zoomed across the highway, wind in his frosting and fire in his heart. As the sun set behind the skyline, the gingerbread man stood tall atop a city rooftop, looking over the world he'd raced through. He wasn't just fast anymore. He was smart. He was bold. He had grown. From a village oven to a rooftop view, he ran with more than just speed. He ran with purpose. And in doing so, he baked his own destiny. Sometimes, the world will chase you. But if you keep running with purpose and learn from your falls, you'll write your own sweet story.
Mindless journey.
Once upon a time, on a happy little farm, there lived 3 baby chicks with their mama hen. The chicks were named Chip, Chirpy, and Chuckles. One bright morning, Mama Hen said, "My little ones, you're growing up fast. It's time for you to go out and build your own homes. But remember, be smart, stay safe, and help each other." The chicks gave Mama Hen big hugs. Then they packed their tiny bags, flapped their little wings, and walked down the path to find a place to live. First, Chip found a sunny spot near the bushes. He was playful and fast. "I'll make my house out of soft grass," he said, and zip, 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 in no time, his grass house was ready. Next, Chirpy stopped near a tall tree. She liked neat things. "I'll build mine with strong twigs," she chirped. She worked for an hour, snapping sticks into place. Her twiggy house looked pretty and cozy. Chuckles, the eldest chick, found a spot near a big rock. He was clever and careful. "I'll build my house with hay and mud bricks," he said. He worked all day, making a strong little hut. It had windows, a roof, and even a tiny mailbox. The next day, something sneaky was moving through the forest. It was a big, hungry fox. His belly growled. I smelled chicken," he said with a wicked grin. The fox followed the smell to Chip's grass house. He licked his lips and knocked on the door. Little chick, let me come in." But Chip squeaked, "No, no, no, not by the feathers on my beaky beak." "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house away," said the fox. He huffed, he puffed, and whoosh! The grass flew everywhere. Chip screamed, "Ah!" and ran to Chirpy's house. "Let me in! Let me in!" Chip cried. Chirpy opened the door and pulled him inside. "Don't worry, my house is stronger." But the fox was already there. Little chicks, let me come in," he growled. "No way, Foxy," they shouted together. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house away." He huffed, he puffed, and crack, snap! The twigs flew apart. The two chicks ran and ran all the way to Chuckles' house. "Chuckles, help!" they cried. Chuckles opened the door and let them in. "Don't worry," he said. "My house is super strong." Soon, the fox came stomping up to Chuckles' house. "Little chicks, let me come in," he shouted. But Chuckles said, "Go away, you big meanie." The fox huffed and puffed and huffed again. But the house didn't move, not even a little bit. The fox was so mad. "I'll climb the roof and go down the chimney," he said. But guess what? Chuckles had a smart idea. He put a big pot of hot corn soup under the chimney. The fox dropped down and splash! "Ow, ow, ow," he shouted. His tail sizzled and he jumped right back out. The fox ran and ran all the way back to the deep forest, never to bother the chicks again. The three chicks laughed and cheered. "You saved us, Chuckles," said Chip. "You're the smartest chick ever," said Chirpy. Chuckles smiled and said, "When we work hard and help each other, we all stay safe." From that day on, the chicks built everything together. Strong homes, tasty gardens, and fun games too. And they lived happily ever after, safe and smart on their little farm. Always think smart, work hard, and help your friends.
Hello, little dreamers. Have you ever felt small but wished to do something big? Well, today, we have a special story about a tiny seed named Tiny, who had a big dream. But the journey wasn't easy. There were storms, winds, and challenges. Will Tiny give up? Or will he grow into something amazing? Stay with us till the end, and let's find out together. And hey, don't forget to sing along when you hear the special song, because you can grow big and strong, just like Tiny. Once upon a time, in a vast green meadow, lived a tiny seed named Tiny. Unlike the other seeds, Tiny always dreamed of growing into a tall, mighty tree. But the world around him seemed too big, and he felt too small. A peaceful green meadow, with tiny seeds resting in the soil. Birds chirp. The wind is gentle.
One day, I'll be tall and strong. You? But you're too small.
One day, windy, a playful breeze, blew Tiny far from his home. "You're too small to survive the big world," Windy teased. Tiny was scared, but held on to a dream. "I will grow."
You're too small for the big world. Let's see where you land.
Tiny twirls in the wind, looking scared but determined.
I will grow no matter what.
Tiny lands in new soil, alone in the dirt. Days pass with no growth. The sky darkens. Tiny waited and waited, but nothing happened.
Maybe Windy was right.
Then came Raindrop, who whispered, "Every drop helps. Keep believing." Tiny absorbed the water and felt a little stronger. A shiny raindrop falls beside Tiny. The ground softens.
Every drop helps. Keep believing.
Tiny absorbed the water, feeling a little stronger. Tiny glows slightly as a tiny root appears. A golden ray of sunshine peeks through the clouds.
Stretch towards the light. You're stronger than you think.
Tiny pushes up through the soil, revealing 2 small leaves. Storm clouds gather, strong winds blow, and a bird pecks at the ground near Tiny.
This is too hard. Maybe I can't grow.
Oh no, Tiny needs our help to grow. Can you stretch your arms up high like a little seed, reaching for the sun? Great. Now, let's sing along and help Tiny become strong.
I am just a tiny seed, blown from a dandelion. I am just a tiny seed, but I want to grow. I am just a tiny seed, blown from a dandelion. I am just a tiny seed, but I want to grow. Grow, 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 grow. I am just.
A deep, wise voice echoes from above.
Do you know how I got here? I was once a tiny seed too. Keep growing. Keep believing.
Tiny, now a small sapling, stands tall against the wind. The seasons change. Tiny grows taller. His branches spread wide. Tiny never gave up. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. And then, one day, Tiny, now a mighty tree, stands strong, providing shade for animals and shelter for tiny seeds below.
I did it.
A small seed below whispers, "I want to grow big too."
You will. Just believe.
Wow. Tiny never gave up. And look, he grew into a mighty tree. And guess what? Just like Tiny, you can grow strong and reach your dreams too. Remember, every challenge makes you stronger, and every small step matters. So, tell us in the comments, what's your big dream? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fun stories.
Hello, little dreamers. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and seen all the twinkling stars? Each one sparkles in its own special way. But did you know that even stars can feel small sometimes? Tonight, I want to tell you a story about a tiny star named Luma. She wasn't the brightest in the sky, and some of the bigger stars made fun of her. But Luma had a big heart, and she was about to learn something very special. High above in the vast night sky, little Luma twinkled softly. She wanted to shine bright like the other stars, but no matter how hard she tried, her light stayed dim. Other stars giggle and whisper,
Poor Luma, she'll never be as bright as us. Maybe she should stop trying.
Luma sighs and lowers her glow. One night, the gentle moon notices Luma's sadness.
Oh dear Luma, why are you so sad?
I try and try, but I'll never shine like the others.
The moon smiles kindly.
Love yourself, little one. Never give up. Every light, no matter how small, makes a difference.
Luma thought for a moment, then took a deep breath. She wasn't ready to give up just yet. And you know what? Sometimes, when we feel small or unsure, a little song can help remind us how special we truly are. Come on, let's sing together. Maybe if we sing loud enough, Luma will feel our love and shine even brighter.
Shine, shine, little light. Even small stars shine so bright. Love yourself and never stop. Keep on glowing till you pop. Shine, shine, little light. Even small stars shine so bright. Love yourself and never stop.
Luma closes her eyes and focuses on love and kindness. Slowly, her glow gets a little brighter. Suddenly, a lost little firefly flies into the sky, scared and unable to find its way home.
Oh no, it's too dark. I'm lost.
The big stars ignore it, but Luma's heart fills with love.
Don't worry, little one. I'll help you.
Luma focuses hard, believing in herself. Poof! Luma glow brightens just enough to guide the firefly home. The other stars watch in awe.
Wow, Luma's light saved the firefly. She never gave up, and now she's glowing.
And from that day, little Luma learned, love and compassion make a difference, and we must never give up on what we believe in. Moral of the story, believe in yourself. Love and kindness always shine bright.
Hello, little dreamers. Are you ready for a magical adventure? Today we're going on a journey with a very special friend, Booga, the friendly fear monster. It's a story about courage, kindness, and discovering that being brave can be so much fun. So snuggle up, open your imagination, and let's begin. Tonight, something magical is about to happen in little Eddie's room. Eddie whispering to himself, nervous.
I know it's there. Every night I hear it breathing. What if it jumps out at me?
A soft rustling noise from under the bed. Eddie gasps and quickly hides under his blanket. Mysterious voice, gently from under the bed.
Hey kid, are you awake?
Eddie freezes, his heart races, whispering, scared.
Who's there?
It's me, Booga. I live here under your bed. Sorry if I scared you.
Eddie slowly peeks over the edge of the bed. A small, round, fluffy blue monster with big, glowing eyes and tiny bat-like wings is nervously wringing its hands. Eddie, blinking in surprise.
You're not scary?
Booga sighs, sitting cross-legged on the floor.
Yeah, I get that a lot, but I'm not here to scare you. I am your fear.
Eddie, frowning.
My fear?
Booga, nodding.
Yep. I show up whenever you're afraid of something, like the dark, big dogs, or that tall slide at the park.
But why do you make me feel scared?
That's my job. I warn you when things might be dangerous. But sometimes, I get a little too excited and make things seem scarier than they really are.
Eddie thinks for a moment, then crosses his arms.
Like when I thought my closet was full of ghosts, but it was just my jacket?
Yeah, that was totally my bad.
So, what if I don't want to be scared?
Then I can teach you my super brave tricks.
Eddie's eyes widen in excitement.
Super brave tricks?
Yup. The first one is the big brave breath. Whenever you feel scared, take a deep breath in, like you're smelling a yummy cake. Then blow out slowly, like you're blowing out birthday candles.
Eddie takes a deep breath in and blows out slowly.
Hey, I feel a little better.
See? Trick number 2, the superhero pose. Stand up, put your hands on your hips, chest out, and say, I am brave.
I am brave.
That's it. And last but not least, trick number 3, talk to your fear. Instead of running away, say, hey fear, I see you, but I got this.
Hey fear, I see you, but I got this.
Booga starts to fade slightly, looking proud.
Whoa, I think my job here is done. You don't need me as much anymore.
But will you come back if I need you?
Of course, I'll always be here. Just a little smaller next time.
Booga waves and slowly disappears under the bed, leaving behind a tiny blue sparkle. Eddie smiles, climbs into bed, and turns off his lamp. Everyone feels scared sometimes. But remember, fear is just trying to keep you safe. Next time you feel scared, try the big brave breath, the superhero pose, and talk to your fear. You are braver than you think. Thank you, little dreamers, for joining Booga on this magical adventure. Remember, being brave is all about trying, believing, and having a little fun along the way. Now, let's sing our Be Brave song together. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fun stories with Booga. Until next time, sleep without fear, dream big, and always remember the 3 magic tricks to chase your worries away.
Sometimes I feel a little scared, like there's a monster under there. But I take a breath, count 1, 2, 3. I am brave, just wait and see. Sometimes I feel a little shy when someone new is walking by. But I take a breath, count 1, 2, 3. I am brave, just wait and see. Brave and strong, I know who I am and who I want to be. If I believe it, I can achieve it. I'm brave and strong.
Hello, little superheroes. Are you ready for a wonderful adventure? In a small, cheerful town, 4 best friends, Mia, Arian, Zoya, and Kian, loved playing together every day. But one sunny afternoon, something extraordinary happened. While playing under a big oak tree, Mia discovered an old, mysterious map. Little did they know, this was no ordinary map. It was a feelings treasure map that would take them on a magical journey to explore their emotions. Let's join them and see what wonders await.
Look! A treasure map!
It says we have to find the feeling gems. Each gem will teach us about a feeling.
Let's go on a treasure hunt!
The first stop was the Cave of Happiness.
Wow, this place feels so warm and fun.
A bright yellow gem floats in the air.
Happiness is like sunshine. Share a smile, play with friends, and it grows bigger.
I feel happy when we play together. Let's take the yellow gem and go.
They collect the gem and move on. Next, they entered the rainforest of sadness.
It's so quiet. I feel a little sad here.
Look! A blue gem under the raindrops!
Sadness is normal. It's okay to cry, and talking to a friend helps.
I feel sad when my toy breaks, but when I talk to Mom, I feel better.
They smile, hug, and collect the blue gem.
I know what to do when I feel blue. It's okay to feel blue. I'll be right here with you.
The third stop was the volcano of anger.
Whoa! This place is so loud and hot!
Anger is strong. But taking deep breaths and counting to 10 can help you stay calm.
I get angry when my brother takes my toys. But if I breathe and talk, I feel better.
Take a deep breath, count to 10. Cool your mind and smile again.
They practice breathing, feel calm, and take the red gem. The last stop was the dark cave of fear.
I don't like the dark.
It's okay, Kian. We are together.
A purple gem glows softly.
Fear goes away when you are brave. Take a deep breath and believe in yourself.
I was scared of the dark, but now I feel safe with friends.
They smile, hold hands, and take the last gem.
Even when the world feels dark.
With all 4 gems, the treasure chest opened. Inside is a golden heart that shines bright.
Congratulations! You have learned to understand and control your emotions. Happiness, sadness, anger, and fear are all part of you. When you handle them wisely, you shine the brightest.
Emotions are like treasures. If we understand them, we can feel happy and strong.
Let's always remember what we learned.
And so, the kids completed the feelings treasure hunt. learning that all feelings are important and can be handled in a healthy way. What emotion did you learn about today? Tell us in the comments. Like and subscribe for more magical stories. Moral of the story: emotions are like treasures. When we understand them, we become stronger and happier.
Cute kids come feelings go, but now we know how to grow. With a friend with a smile, we can shine all the while.
Welcome to Happy Woods, where the trees whisper secrets and tiny animal friends learn big lessons. Today we'll meet a little hedgehog named Hugo. But he's having a very grumpy day. What will he do with his mad feelings? Let's find out. Hugo, a small round hedgehog with soft brown fur and a spiky back, sits at his desk coloring a picture. His best friend, Bella the bunny, accidentally bumps into his crayons, making them roll to the floor.
Hey, my crayons! Oh no, I'm so sorry, Hugo.
Hugo clenches his tiny fists. His face scrunches up, and steam almost seems to puff from his ears. But today, something didn't go Hugo's way, and that made him really mad. Hugo's tiny paw twitches as if he wants to hit the desk. But suddenly, a gentle voice calls out. A large, wise old owl sits on a branch, watching over the classroom.
Hugo, I see you're upset. But what do we do with our hands when we feel mad?
I want to stomp, I want to shout, I want to...
He raises his little fist, but Mr. Oliver shakes his feathery head.
But remember, we have happy hands.
Happy hands?
Mr. Oliver gently flaps his wings, and a sparkly glow fills the room. Suddenly, a catchy tune begins. A lively, upbeat melody starts, and Hugo, Bella, and the rest of the class begin to sing and dance.
I give a hug, a gentle tap, happy hands, oh can't you see? They help spread love and harmony. No more hitting, no more fight, just high fives that feel so right. When I feel mad, I stop and think. I don't need to yell, I don't need to swing. I clap my hands, clap, clap, clap. I give a hug, a gentle tap, happy hands, oh can't you see? They help spread love and harmony. No more hitting, no more fight, just high fives that feel so right. Happy hands, oh can't you see? They help spread love and harmony. No more hitting, no more fight, just high fives that feel so right. Happy hands, oh can't you see? They help spread love and harmony. No more hitting, no more fight, just high fives that feel so right.
Back at the classroom, Hugo looks at Bella, still sad about the crayons. Hugo stares at his hands. He remembers the song. Then, he smiles. He claps twice, then gently picks up the crayons and hands them to Bella.
Wow, Hugo, thank you.
They give each other a big high five. The classroom cheers. Mr. Oliver winks. And from that day on, whenever Hugo felt mad, he used his happy hands to spread joy. Moral of the story: when we feel mad, we don't need to hit or yell. Our hands can do happy things, like clapping, hugging, and giving high fives. Happy hands help us feel better and make the world a kinder place.
In the middle of the sunny jungle lived a tiny hedgehog named Howard. Howard didn't have much, just a small satchel of jungle berries to sell. Every day, he walked from burrow to burrow, trying to earn a few coins for school. One day, Howard looked into his pouch. Only one lonely berry left, and oh no, his tummy gave the loudest growl in the whole jungle. "I guess I'll ask someone for food," he whispered. He walked to a little treehouse and knocked. A friendly leopard cub opened the door. Her name was Lily. Howard felt shy. He wanted to ask for food, but instead he whispered, "May I please have a little water?" Lily looked at him kindly. She thought he looked hungry too. So instead of water, she brought him a big leafy cup of sweet jungle milk. Howard sipped slowly. Then he asked, "How much do I owe you?" Lily smiled and said, "You don't owe me anything. Mama says, kindness is always free." Howard's eyes sparkled. He smiled wide and said, "Then I thank you from my heart." That one cup gave him strength and hope. Many seasons passed. Little Howard became Dr. Howard, the best jungle doctor in the land. One day, a message came to the jungle hospital. "A young leopard is very sick. No one can help." Dr. Howard opened the scroll. He paused. The name, the town. It felt familiar. He hurried down the hallway of the leafy hospital, and when he peeked into the healing hut, his heart skipped a beat. It was her. Lily, Dr. Howard cared for her with all his heart. He gave her medicine made from jungle honey and watched over her day and night. Days passed. And then, she opened her eyes and smiled. Lily was safe. When it was time to leave, Lily was happy, but worried. She knew jungle medicine was expensive. What if she couldn't pay? A bill came in a scroll tied with golden vine. She opened it slowly, but then her eyes stopped in the last line. Paid in full with 1 cup of milk. Signed by Dr. Howard. Lily's eyes filled with happy tears. She remembered the small hedgehog, and now he had remembered her. In the life, kindness never gets lost. One tiny act, like a cup of milk, can grow into something big and beautiful. So next time someone needs help, share a berry, or a smile, or a cup of kindness, because kindness always comes back. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Mind Lift Journey, where every story lifts little hearts and big ones too.
Mind Lift Journey